September 17th. An ordinary day on the calendar, perhaps. Yet within the fabric of the ordinary, God speaks. He offers extraordinary messages of hope, love, and purpose. Today, His message is for you. God knows your heart. He sees your joys and sorrows, your dreams and fears. He wants to meet you right where you are, to breathe new life into your spirit and guide you on your journey. Are you ready to receive His life-changing message? This message isn't just words on a page. It's a lifeline, a source of strength and encouragement. It's a reminder that you are not alone, and that even in the midst of life's storms, God is with you. Life can feel like a relentless whirlwind, constantly pulling us in different directions and leaving us feeling disoriented. We face pressures, uncertainties, and challenges that can leave us feeling overwhelmed. The demands of daily life, the expectations of others, and our own fears can weigh heavily on our hearts and minds. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos and lose sight of God's presence. In the midst of our struggles, we often forget that we are not alone and that there is a greater purpose and plan at work. But God wants us to experience His peace, a peace that transcends our circumstances. This peace is not dependent on our external situation, but is rooted in our relationship with Him. He longs for us to shift our perspective, to look beyond the temporary and fix our eyes on the eternal. By focusing on His promises and His love, we can find a sense of calm and assurance that the world cannot offer. When we focus on Him, our worries begin to fade, and we discover a deep-seated peace that only He can provide. This peace is a gift, a reminder that we are cherished and cared for by a loving Creator. Take a moment to quiet your mind. In the stillness, we can hear His gentle whisper, guiding us and reassuring us of His presence. Breathe deeply and invite God's presence into your heart. As you inhale, imagine His peace filling every part of your being. And as you exhale, release your worries and fears. Allow His peace to wash over you, calming your anxieties and renewing your strength. Embrace this moment of tranquility, knowing that you are held in His loving arms and that His peace is always available to you, no matter what challenges you face.
Fear. It's a powerful emotion that can paralyze us, keep us stuck in the past, or fill us with dread about the future. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or fear of loss, these anxieties can cast a shadow over our lives. God understands our fears. He knows that we are human, and He doesn't condemn us for our moments of weakness. Instead, He offers us His unwavering support and reminds us that we don't have to face our fears alone. When fear threatens to overwhelm you, remember that God is bigger than your fears. He is your protector, your defender, and your ever-present help in times of trouble.
Isaiah 41:10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." These words are a powerful reminder of God's unwavering faithfulness. He promises to be with us, to strengthen us, and to uphold us no matter what challenges we may face. Take a moment to reflect on these words. Let them sink deep into your heart. God is not distant or detached from our struggles. He is intimately acquainted with our pain, and He promises to be our source of strength when we feel weak.
Trusting in the midst of uncertainty. Life is full of uncertainties. Every day we encounter situations that challenge our sense of security and stability. We don't always know what tomorrow holds, and this lack of control can be unsettling. The future is a vast, uncharted territory filled with both potential and unpredictability. It's tempting to try to figure everything out on our own, to strive and to worry. We often find ourselves caught in a cycle of anxiety, trying to plan every detail and anticipate every outcome. But God calls us to trust in Him even when we don't understand the path ahead. He invites us to lean on His wisdom and strength, rather than our own limited understanding. He is a God who sees the bigger picture, and He promises to guide our steps if we surrender our worries to Him. Just as a shepherd leads his flock, God leads us with care and purpose. Think about areas in your life where you're facing uncertainty. Reflect on the moments that cause you the most stress and anxiety. Instead of allowing worry to consume you, surrender those concerns to God. Release them like a balloon into the sky, trusting that He will handle them with His infinite wisdom. Trust that He is working behind the scenes, even in the midst of the unknown. Remember that His plans for you are good, and He is always with you, guiding you through every twist and turn of life. Surround yourself with a community of faith, people who can support and encourage you. Together you can remind each other of God's promises and find strength in shared faith. Spend time in prayer and reflection, seeking God's guidance and peace. Let His words be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Embrace the journey with an open heart, knowing that every step, even the uncertain ones, are part of a greater plan. Trust in the midst of uncertainty and find peace in the knowledge that you are never alone. A life more abundant. What does it mean to live a life more abundant? It's a question that has intrigued humanity for centuries. Is it about wealth, success, or perhaps something deeper? In John chapter 10 verse 10, Jesus says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy." This verse reminds us of the challenges and adversities we face in life. The thief represents all the negative forces that try to bring us down, whether it be fear, doubt, or despair. "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Jesus offers a stark contrast to the thief. He promises a life that is rich and satisfying, filled with meaning and purpose. This is not just about material wealth, but a deeper spiritual abundance. Jesus came to give us a life overflowing with purpose, joy, and peace. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of direction, knowing that your life has a greater purpose. Picture yourself surrounded by joy, even in the midst of trials, and experiencing a peace that surpasses all understanding. He doesn't want us to merely exist. He wants us to thrive, to flourish in every aspect of our lives. This means growing emotionally, spiritually, and relationally. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. He wants us to thrive, to experience the fullness of life that He intends for us. This fullness is not just a fleeting moment of happiness, but a lasting state of well-being and contentment. To experience the fullness of life that He intends for us. This means embracing every moment, cherishing our relationships, and finding joy in the simple things. It's about living with gratitude and a heart full of love. God's desire for you is abundance, abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of peace. He wants you to experience a life that is rich in relationships, overflowing with joy, and filled with a peace that anchors your soul. He longs for you to experience the fullness of life that He has planned for you. This means stepping into the life He has designed for you, a life that is uniquely yours, filled with opportunities and blessings. Open your heart to His promises and embrace the abundant life He offers. Trust in His plan, and you will find a life that is not just lived, but truly celebrated. Embrace the journey and let His love guide you to a life more abundant. Sometimes we might feel unworthy of God's love. We might focus on our past mistakes or shortcomings and believe that we've disqualified ourselves from His grace. But God's love is not dependent on our performance or worthiness. His love is unconditional, relentless, and unending. He loves us not because of who we are, but because of who He is. Remember that you are deeply loved by God, just as you are. Nothing can separate you from His love. Embrace His grace, forgiveness, and unwavering affection.
God speaks to us in countless ways, through His word, through prayer, through the beauty of creation, and through the whispers of our hearts. But we must be willing to listen. Take some time today to quiet your mind and open your heart to God's presence. Listen for His gentle guidance, His words of comfort, and His promptings on your heart. This divine encounter isn't about elaborate rituals or perfect prayers. It's about a genuine desire to connect with your Creator, to experience His love, and to receive His guidance.
God's message is not meant to be simply heard, it's meant to be lived. It's a call to action, an invitation to partner with Him in transforming our lives and the world around us. When we embrace God's message, we open ourselves up to incredible possibilities. We discover our true purpose, experience lasting peace, and find the strength to overcome life's challenges. Don't allow this message to be just another fleeting thought. Let it take root in your heart and inspire you to live a life transformed by God's love and grace.
As you go about your day, carry this message of hope and encouragement with you. Remember that God is with you, He loves you, and He has a plan for your life. Trust in His faithfulness, find comfort in His promises, and allow His love to guide your steps. This is God's life-changing message for you today and for all the days to come.